you ready for the winner of the voice? Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, coming to you with your No Frills The Voice commentary from a singer. And tonight is the finale. And let me tell y'all, oh, it was so good. It is the first time in years that there have been so many people who might actually win. So I was here for it. Let me know down in the comments who you think is going to win. Starting out the top 4 will be singing 3 songs tonight, an original, a new cover, and a duet with their coach. Coaches Miley and Jennifer were all dressed up and sparkly as they came out. And voting started at the top of the show before anybody performed, which always is crazy to me. But let's get on with the show. We start with TeamAdam. It was Addison. Agen. She did Humble and Kind by McGraw, and Addison picked her song Tonight, which her grandpa introduced her to. On stage, it was a little hard to make out what she was singing at the beginning of this for me. They wanted to keep it simple, and she immediately started painting a picture up there. I love how she just naturally presents the story, and it's fused with emotion, and she was looking like she was going to get all choked up by the time she came off the mic stand on this one. And she did end up getting choked up and losing some of the words on the ending and didn't quite finish it because she was crying, and all the coaches stood for her. J.H. told her that her breaking down allowed us to come into the performance much more. Then there was TeamBlake with Kohanski. She did Wish I Didn't Love You, which is an original song. And I got to listen to all of the original songs moments before the show started, and they were all good. On stage, Chloe sounded just like the studio version, and it fit her voice so perfectly, bringing out that low gruff to her voice. But she was breaking a little bit in points, just like last week, making me wonder if she'd make it through 3 songs tonight. Such a smoky, adult chanteuse performance on that platform with the piano behind her. She again looked and sounded like a star. TeamBlake was up next with Marlow and Blake Shelton doing their duet, I'm Gonna Miss Her by Paisley. And good to see that Red got the first salvo on this duet. Blake didn't open it up. Blake patted him on the back because he was sounding pretty darn good. They both had their guitars and twanged on through the song. I was actually enjoying this blues feeling honky tonk. Blake got a solo after we were well into the song that was very short. Red got to shine, as it were, in this coach duet. TeamMiley then had Brooke Simpson do her original song, What Is Beautiful, and Miley wrote this song with 2 other female writers, and of course I heard it and it really touched me. Beautiful sentiment in those lyrics. On stage, this started out solid and really reached the heights when she went into her head voice for the title line. Brooke commands the stage and preaches when she sings, so strong while also being able to explore her softer side, but she really lives in the power. This had the right amount of power though and softness, and she seemed to make it very personal. Adam said he's loved her since day one and thought the song was perfect for representing her as an artist. And if you think the commentary is perfect for representing me as an artist, please make sure to thumb it up and let me know that you're watching. We're at the end. I've been getting so many wonderful comments. I've been loving your feedback. Keep it coming down in the comment section. I've also made some original songs and some cover Christmas tunes, so make sure to check those out. At the end of the video, I will have a link to all of that. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for your thumbs. Next up, we had TeamAdam's Addison Agen singing with her coach on Falling Slowly by Glen Harsard and Marketa Irglova. Close up guitar to start, pan out to the piano, then Adam singing choppily. Addison really came in to add some sweetness to the choppy, and this melody sounded great in her voice. They had a really nice blend going, though her vocals could have been a little further forward in the mix for my taste. It's interesting to see Adam trying to work his lower range because it's almost not there. You know, he sings so high, but he was getting a little misty-eyed while he was doing it, and I like the idea of this more than the execution, but it was okay for me. Let me know down in the comments how it was for you. Miley next had her duet with Brooke Simpson. They did Wrecking Ball. Oh my God, I love this song so much. I gotta tell y'all to check out my Spanish language cover of Wrecking Ball on my It's Our Anton channel, ITSRANTON. Okay, It's Our Anton. Just check it out and tell me what you think down in the comments of that video or this video. Okay, on stage, they were in a set like the video at the opposite ends of the stage and came together as they're saying their verses. Brooke sounded really good, and she was singing along with Miley even while she had like her mic down away from her. She also was adding in some sweet harmonies here and there. She had those big vocals down pat on this, though. A lot of sparkle and shine on the stage. They really rocked this out like an award show collaboration. TeamBlake was next with Marlow doing his his original song, I Pray, which he wrote with a friend, and Red dropped the guitar again for this religious performance. It worked the first time, so why not try it again, right? He may have been even wearing the same thing. I gotta check on the video and see if that's the truth or not. I actually enjoyed this song when I heard it on video, and Red sang it just as well on stage. I think even though people are mad at him singing home singers with more range and power, he really does have a comforting presence, and like Addison, really gets into the emotion of the lyrics and allows me to feel what he's feeling. And this was very much in that wheelhouse. It was very good. It felt good. I felt what he was doing, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. Tell me what you thought. TeamBlake was up next with Chloe Kohanski and Blake Shelton doing their duet, You Got It by Roy Orbison. And Blake started this out on stage and Chloe was nowhere to be seen. I was like, where is Chloe? But she was seen coming from the audience on her part of the verse and was barely audible until she got behind the mic stand. Blake singing I'm Your Man right toward her was a little creepy, but she pushed out those notes better on the second time she sang them, and she smolders and steams on this performance while managing to seem a little aloof at the same time. Then she almost came in early on her part, but stopped herself and came in correctly. This was wonderful, and I really enjoyed it. TeamBlake then had Red Marlow do To Make You Feel My Love, the Garth Brooks version, and this is a crossover tune that everyone seems to know and love, so it was a really good song choice from Red. He played guitars. He started out singing this seated on a low stool, and his guitar hit a few bum notes. I mean, I was like typing, I had to look up and like, what happened? But his voice was clear and honest, and he was tapping into every emotion he could muster. I really liked the richness of his voice in his lower register, and this was stripped down, just him and guitar, and so pure and honest. TeamMiley was up next with Brooke Simpson doing Oh Holy Night, and in rehearsal Miley was trying to arrange the song to especially fit Brooke. On stage, Brooke was bathed in lights and smoke like an angel. This wasn't a cappella, but had a simple choir providing the background chord work. It sounded kind of like an electric pad or something, but it was actually live voices. This had pace and drive. It wasn't melancholy and just kind of plodding along, but the choir covered her vocals at times. It was a nice effect with them back there, and she had a wonderful approach to the lyrics with some very interesting melody changes to show off her upper range, and this was beautiful vocally and emotionally. J-Hud thanked her for singing the song, calling it like the national anthem for the holidays, and told her that she'd outdone herself. Then TeamAdam had Addison Agen do Tennessee Rain, an original song, and when I heard this song on video, I was enchanted with her vocal, but surprised that it had such a country bent. Were you surprised too? And Adam told her it's like singing the blues. So on stage, Addison was set in a little living room box setting with a guitarist and a lamp only. This song was hitting all her sweet spots in her voice, and she was emoting all over the place. I don't know where she gets all this emotional content, but it really works for me. Such a sweet master vocal and great storytelling. All that I want out of her. J-Hud told Addison that she is music and born to be a star. And in the pimp spot, we had Chloe Kohanski doing Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes, and Carson said, oh wow, when he heard what she was doing, I was thinking the same thing. On stage, I was starving to hear Chloe's voice on this song, and she started out looking in the mirror, which always reminds me of Michelle Samuel. Her voice sounded so natural on this melody, and it was like all the perfect songs she's chosen for her voice and style. I didn't feel any strain on her vocal in this performance. She seemed very comfortable, self-assured, and was even having fun up there. I couldn't help but think that she looked like she was at her own concert, just singing for her fans and letting them adore her artistry, and she ended the performance by falling to her knees as she predicted in the package. Wonderful end to a wonderful finale. Not as many peaks and valleys as I expected, but I was engaged so much in each performance and really enjoying what all of the artists were doing. Let me know if you enjoyed the whole thing down in the comments. Let me know a few things. I want to know a few things from you guys, okay? I want to know who you want to win. I want to know who you think will win. And I want to know what was your favorite performance of the night. And I will tell you, I guess, at some point in the comments, so you can come back and read that. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow night is star-studded, so many special performances. We are going to find out the winner of The Voice. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thanks for the thumbs. Make sure to check out some of my covers and my new So You Want to Be a Singer that is up. It's about singing with emotion, and I was totally thinking about Addison when I did this. I am out.